Hi guys, Jennifer Scrapping King here. Today I'm sharing a 8.5 by 11 layout for Color Rush Studios using their Home Sewn kit. I'm also doing Follow a Sketch February, which is with State Goddess here on YouTube, and on Facebook it is Scrapping Reflections Group. I did show the sketch up in the corner for a moment. I'll show it again at the end once I finish the layout with the still photos. So I'm showing you what I have picked out so far from the kit. I use the ribbons. I'm not using the black ribbon. That was from my stash that didn't actually come in the kit, but it matched with the kit. I threw it in, still haven't used it. But I have some alphas there. One came in the kit, one is from my stash. I actually pull in a different alpha to use in the end. The cute little doily here, I'm going to color with Distress Oxide. I started with a lighter purple, but really couldn't make it work, so got a darker purple. And actually, in the end, spoiler alert, in the stills, you'll see a pink doily, which I created the same way. I just decided that the pink was better, and you'll see in the end probably why I chose pink instead of the purple. But I thought I was going with the purple, so I'm using that one. My photos are matted on just white cardstock. And I'm going to mat one on the mint stripe paper. And again, these photos are of my mom and my two sisters. And as we were looking at these pictures with my mom, we were figuring out that my mom was probably about 21 years old in these photos, going to be 22, which is kind of crazy and amazing. So they're definitely photos that we cherish. And so here I'm trying to get the design. Again, I'm following the sketch kind of sorta. I don't have 4 photos to use, I only have 2, but they're larger photos than the 4 that are shown on the sketch. So I'm just kind of combining them together, and I'll kind of change up the embellishment places and the title places, but the general idea came from the sketch, and that's usually what I use sketches for, is just a jumping off point. I decided to bring in this stencil because, once again, I really don't like white backgrounds. So I wanted to try to do something different for me, which is just doing a little bit of mixed media in the background and then placing my papers back on top. So I could have left it right there, that was good enough, and then I decided it needed just a little bit more to the sides. So I added just a little bit more, and I decided that's pretty good there. The stencil is, I don't remember who it's by. It came in a Trace Jolie's kit. In here I'm using Shimmer's paints, and this matches the purple Distress Oxide that I used in the background. And I'm just splattering that just slightly, just a little bit on the paper to give it a little bit deeper color. And it also shines in the close-up photos. As you can see, most of it, wipes up when you rub the towels over it, but I didn't really want it too dark, but I'm also impatient for letting it dry. But either way, when you put the shimmers on, either the point of the shimmers is to get the shimmery look, at least for me. I like the shimmer and shine, so that's what I'm using it for. This is black acrylic paint, and I'm just splattering it around in the corners. Again, since they're black and white photos, I figured the black works. My pieces actually are a little too long now since I added the mixed media in the background, so I'm just trimming those up a little bit. I rough up all the edges of the paper, and then I'm going to start trying to place them down and get this in place. And I kept it fairly simple as far as embellishments and any extras. I tried to add just simple pieces that weren't really taking away from the photo, but were trying to help make the design or just the layout pop a little bit. So the one photo I chose to put on one side because my older sister is looking over towards my mom, so she's kind of looking off that way. And the other one, they're looking at the camera. So I'm going to do some stamping with the stitching stamp that I used in the very first video that I created at the beginning of the month with this kit. So again, this month the challenge in the group is to do stitching on your layouts. And again, I don't really, I have a sewing machine, but I haven't used it in a while for scrapbooking purposes. And it's just not that convenient to get out and use. So I decided I wasn't gonna get it out. I was just gonna do the stitching stamps again. And there at the ends of the frazzle and ribbons, I pulled on it a little bit to make it more frazzled or more distressed at the end. The stamp didn't completely stamp right there, so I just took a Sharpie and drew it on the paper. Nobody will notice, nobody will know, except for I have a video of it now, so everybody knows. But it's okay. In the end, you can't tell whether I stamped it or I drew it with a pen. So that was the point. And again, I'm not liking the doily as far as just the heart in the center being inked. So I do come back and I will add more ink to the doily. But again, I do end up changing it out for a pink one anyways. I tried to use that last butterfly and it just doesn't match. It's a little too bright for what I have left or what I'm trying to use on this layout. So I decided not to use it. Here I'm looking for, what am I looking for? Oh, I fussy cut the frames from one of the pattern papers, and I just fussy cut 2 different sizes of the little square or rectangle frames, and I'm going to place one right there in the top part of that photo, and then I will place another one at the bottom of the other photo. Here I am distressing that doily again and adding a little bit more purple to it. When you ink the doilies, you do have to hold on to them on the paper. I haven't really found tape that will tape them down. Even washi tape kind of sticks and tears them. You're chancing it. So I just use my fingers and hold them down and then do it very gently and rub the ink on. So here I'm doing the little rectangle at the bottom of the other photo, and I just placed it there, and I'm cutting the little flower ribbon. These also came in the kit. This is the black and white one, and I'm going to place it at the bottom of the photo where that square is. And there's no reason for that. That was just something that in the sketch, I believe it's washi tape or something of that nature that they use at the corners of the photos on the left hand side, and I chose to do it on the left hand photo at the top and the right hand photo at the bottom. And again, that was just a design purpose and just something that gave it balance. So here, I'm putting my sticky tape down, and this is just double face tape, and that holds the ribbon pretty good. So I will put that there, and then I decided to title it The Girls. My mom and dad had 3 girls. Myself being the youngest, actually I'm not in the photos because I wasn't born yet, but we were always the girls. Where's the girls? Where did the girls go? The girls. Because there was 3 girls, and a lot of times they mixed up our names, even though our names sound nothing alike. It's Angela, Tammy, and Jennifer. And everybody, no matter where we went, they would call us the wrong name. And I think it's just because we were girls. There's no rhyme or reason. So we always thought that was funny. So here I'm adding in the black, I don't know what you would call that paper. It's not really stripes, but they do go in an up and down formation. And they make like a V shape. But I chose to just use one line of it. So I'm going to put it on the side of the pink paper and on the mint paper, but not all the way around, only on the left and the right side. Sorry, had a little coughing spell there. I only cough if I talk. Maybe I should stop talking. Oh yeah, I gotta do a voiceover. I gotta talk. Anyways, I'm almost finished here. Oh, I am finished. So here's the close-ups, and as you can see in the close-ups, I added gold sequins, and that was just to bring out the gold in the flower. You can see there I changed out the pink doily, And again, this is for Color Rush Studios. Check out their website and pick up a kit. I've really enjoyed using this kit this month. Thanks, guys. Bye.